olive crane. Some people call me a hoe. Don't ask why, because I don't know. I don't even hold one, I hold a pitchfork. A little Scarecrow joke. Oh, I love your tattoo. What is it? Oh, I'm the daughter of Dr. Jonathan Crane, also known as Scarecrow. Can I just say you have really pretty eyes? Nothing. Oh, this eye. Forgot about it. Basically, my father's little experiment went a bit wrong as I got in between, and my eye got injured, and I couldn't see out of it, so there was no point keeping it. So my dad just gave me this eye patch and told me I looked pretty interesting. You're very pretty, actually, not just your eyes. Do you really care if I'm human or not? I'm alive, aren't I? I can speak, I can joke, I can laugh, cry, be quiet. I care, I can sit, walk, run, jump. I have a personality you might like. I have a form. Does it really matter if I have organs or not? Aren't you meant to care for someone's personality more than what they're made out of? Because being human is just a pile of flesh. But answering your question, yes, I am human. I wasn't made in a lab. And we don't live in the magical land of Oz. But I would follow any road for you. Well, I'd like to talk more about you, but okay. What's there to tell about Dad? He thinks scaring people is the basis of all humanity's errors, and to cure it is by guiding mankind with a fear-induced insight psychedelic drug into a genuine Garden of Eden, where the eternity of its most noticeable, awful feelings of dread worked out and were vanquished. Wish you could do that with other feelings. Love. A lot of things. Love is the easiest, hardest, most amazing and stressful thing in the world. I mean, there's many ways of describing it. My favorite line is that it's an endless, terrifying waltz that makes room for many fools in the ballroom. Then there's that everything reminds you of them. A song, a place, or even the most basic, non-descriptive thing. It's not the butterflies you get in your stomach. It's the warmth and calmness the moment you see them. When you don't have to think twice, that's how you know you're in love. But obviously, a lot of people describe it in different ways. You can't really describe love. There's a way of thinking about love in a scientific way. Love is a chemical, a made-up word to describe attraction between creatures to reproduce. But like everything does, it will fade away, and no matter how important you feel someone is to you, no matter how much you think you love them, it can go in a flash. They could wake up one morning after the most romantic night of your lives and look over to you and just think, I don't feel anything. Love is a made-up thing to convince ourselves that our lives have a purpose and are not just a fraction of a nanosecond on the ticking clock, which is the universe lifespan. You know, some people, like my friends, don't accept from others when they're told that they're being loved. It's quite strange. I don't understand how someone doesn't want to be loved. Sorry, I spaced out. What was the question? I have been told by some boys that they love me. But the things they did wasn't something like it was described in books and films. The way they touch is a bit rougher than you see in the movies. The way they kiss you by grabbing your face gently. It was never gentle. Everything seemed rushed, you know? It was like it was planned out, but only on their side, and I didn't know what was going to happen next, but they did. And you know the thing I said about them waking up and not feeling anything? It happened quicker than I thought. What was the other bit? Oh, and how I felt. How I felt about it. Well, the moment I heard those 3 words, I stopped breathing. And I heard them replay in my head over and over again. I couldn't sleep. And then I started questioning it as the days went on, as they were guiding me through the feeling of love. I didn't really like it. It made me feel quite uncomfortable. I'm sure it was their way of loving someone and I wasn't their match. I wasn't their person because I didn't love the same way they did. Oh yeah, loads of people. I love you. And the mic person over here. No offense, camera guy. I just don't feel like we hit it off really. For me, I can't love just one person. I haven't met that someone that made me just love them. I love different people for different reasons. I love you for your eyes and the way you ask me questions and you don't look at me like I belong in Arkham. I love this mic guy over here because of his tattoos and how he expresses himself for his body art. And I can tell he loves hearing my voice, otherwise he wouldn't be standing here holding this big massive stick and smiling. And I love my dad. I love my dad because of the passion he has that came through his trauma. I don't understand a lot of things that he does or why he does them, but he is the strongest person I know. He respects the mind's power over the body, and that's why he does what he does. Even though sometimes I do get in between and they do hurt me, but that's just my fault. I'm quite nervous asking this, but would you like to go get lunch with me?